He's back. Give thanks for life. Power to the people. Rise up. We rise in the morning. Yeah, yeah. Rise and grind, rise and shine. Ain't no giving in. We're here again for another little chat together. Yeah. About the state of the world and about our state of mind. Basically, that's what I'm talking about pretty much all the time. The state of the world, the state of illusion and confusion, and the power that we have and that we have let go, and that we must remember who we are. Basically, that's my speech. If you haven't seized the essence of my speech, I think you must maybe not giving attention to what I talk about. But yeah, power to the people. Rise up. Time for us to rise it up, ja people. Yeah, time for us to come out and, you know, do something with our life that would be of great, great benefit to the whole, not just our little me, me, me. It's time to get out that eggshell of me, 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 and the little time to focus on the whole. That's what I think we're all at this point. I think we should, at one point in our life, we must redirect our vision and say, okay, what am I here for? Is it just for me, me, me? Or I'm here to contribute, to live, to love, to matter? We must matter. What are we here for? Just be like leaf in the wind and accept the role that they give us and just go basically like living dead zombies in societies and in society never express our birthright, our potential, our phenomenal capabilities and abilities to adapt to change because we're capable to adapt to change. It's just that we're very scared sometimes. We're in fear when it comes time to change a little bit stuff in our life, especially our habits. We have habits that we know are very destructive, self-destructive. Very often we are on self-destruction mode and we don't even realize the amplitude of the destruction that we're causing to our own bodies and everything. So we have lost power a lot over a lot of things, but I think as conscious human beings, we can regain that power by being conscious of our behaviors and our action on an everyday basis. Big up, guys. Wisdom, Ivar. I saw you in the chat. So basically, me, Ivar, and Wisdom watching. Never give up. The size of your audience doesn't matter. I don't care about that. I don't care. I'll still be here and do my thing. That's what I told my wife. I said the hardest in all this is not to come here and press start and talk and find something to talk about. It's not that. That I'm very inspired. I can find stuff to talk about, no problem. But the thing is to keep the vision. It's to keep the vision and to keep going at your stuff and to always constantly rise and do your thing. It's a constant battle with your own mind. You are your own worst enemy. And once you realize that also, that you are your own worst enemy, you stop battling other people on your journey. You start realigning a lot more with love and compassion, and you don't look for conflicts. You don't stir up shit just to say you like conflicts and you like to stir up things. Some people like conflicts a lot, and that's all they will look for. I think conflict is something that we should not avoid, but we should avoid to create. But if someone comes and create a conflict, for sure we must. But we must always be more in a state of responding than reaction. And when you're more in a state of responding than reaction, it's easier to take action according to your true self. Because to me, this is what's happening a lot. Is often we're very, very divided even with ourselves. That's my own experience. Because if not, I would have been on YouTube before. So if I was not separated from my journey or from my for the purpose I had to do here, I would be on YouTube before. So clearly, I was separated somewhere from my own self, from my mission. I've been separated from my mission. My mission's been given to me when I was young, but I kind of been separated from it and kind of never went back and brush it off and say, oh, maybe it's time to do something. Time to brush off my dream and to start living up to my magnificence, to the divine essence that's been sowed in me. Yeah, if I can say. So yeah, that's it. So I think I constantly, if we keep rising and speaking truth, because this is what we need. More and more people are coming out to express their power, their birthrights. They're taking back their power because this is what we have let go, and that's how they control us. It's over the power of the. It's a mental game. That's all it is. So once you master your mind, once you master your life, you know who masters his mind, master his life. If you can master that muscle up there, you're gonna master your life big time, big time, because this is what it is. This is what we're stuck in, a psychological warfare. So if you can in a lifetime master your mind and remember who you are and what you're here for, I don't think you'll come back. I don't think you'll come back. Me, I don't want to come back here. For sure, I'm going to give all I have. I'm going to make the rest of my life the best of my life, constantly taking my power back to not become a victim again or to victimize myself and say I can do nothing because the world is too big or the government is too upside down and there's too much evil stuff in the world. No, I'm rising above that. Rise above the love, rise above the hate, rise above the negative things, rise above everything and show love and live up to your true greatness, to your true potential, because you've been sent here with a very special purpose. You have talent that are just waiting to be discovered, are just waiting to be bring to into daylight. We all have potentials. We all have talents. Maybe mine is speaking. I gotta work at it still. It's not perfectly like I'm just scratching the surface of my potential. Like it takes time. It takes timing. Everything takes timing. I'm not here to expect anything to happen overnight. But if we don't, and me doing this has no significance if I don't share it with others, so others can also accomplish their journey with more ease. And because this is what we are looking for a little bit more, it's more ease, more ease to go through the tribulations of life. There's a lot of tribulation that's gonna come our way, lots of ups and downs. If you don't know, I don't like to see that viewer thing. It's distracting me from nothing, and I just put something in front now, so I don't see how many people are viewing. It's not that it bothers me, but I don't like it. It's nonsense anyway. It's just numbers, and who says it's accurate? So one day I'll remove the thing. I'm gonna put it on for a certain amount of time. I don't check how many people are watching, and one day I'll just remove it. Maybe in 6 months I'll remove it and check how many people are watching. That would be fun. I think I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm not gonna check. But obviously I have a bit of the count with the views on the video, but I don't think I think YouTube is playing a lot with the numbers. So like everything else, we're being played on every level. We're being lied to on every level, and this not too many people seems to see it. They still encourage me. This is what comes to my mind and reflection often is why do we not open our eyes to what's going on? Because it's not that it's very, very hard to find the stuff that I'm talking about that other people talk about. It's just in plain sight. So why do we not? We are very inattentive, I think, to our own lives. So I think the outside just follows as the inside is. So if we are inattentive to our own bodies, we are very inattentive to our own bodies because often we will develop. But like me, at one point I let go. I started eating dead flesh and milk product like crazy, and I gained like I went up to 300 pounds. So I kind of lost control at one point of who I was, and I was just meat, and just pure madness. So once I realized what I was doing, I got in touch with a bit more uh, who I was and all that. It made me realize a lot of stuff. That first of all, I was here to bring something valuable to this world, not only for my children. I can bring something very valuable in the life of my children for sure. That is going to inspire them a lot. But this is also the first people I want to impact. If you want to make a difference in the world, a huge difference, tell your children the truth. Seek the truth, seek, find, and realize all the lies and the nonsense, and tell your children the truth. They're going to grow up with a very positive mindset. A very positive mindset. They're going to want to conquer their dreams. They're going to want to live up to their greatness. If you tell them that the realities of life, and not the fake reality. If you don't let your children grow up in a fake reality. What's the point of that? Me, I always told what I thought about stuff, but never really in depth with all the stuff that is attached to in Babylon, all the nonsense. But once I started to do a bit more introspection and research, especially, but it's more thinking. I do a lot of thinking. Think a lot. Think a lot, and I like it. I don't need nonsense people and people that don't bring value into my life. I prefer be alone. I prefer stay alone all day than have nonsense distraction around me. I prefer being silent all day and not bother than have a distraction noise or TV or negative vibration coming in, because when you let enter bad vibes, you're blocking the good. This is what's happening. You're blocking the good from coming in. So very important not to don't block the good. So if you are in negative vibration, like in bars and drinking and stuff like that, all the time, you're blocking the good vibration from coming in, because these places are designed to keep you in low vibration, for sure. When you see people in bars, you see people that are open to negative vibration, most of it, because there's all kinds of very bad vibrations in there. Depends which bar you go. There's some worse than others, but generally, I think it's all Babylon stuff made to enslave and distract people from their real purpose, their real power, to realize that they have power, to realize that we have power together. It's together that it works. Alone, no man is an island. Alone, I can change a lot, can change all kinds of stuff. I can go on YouTube, inspire people. I can tell the truth to my children, but it's together that we're gonna really rise up. I want to see my people rise up. I don't want to see people falling in the fallen state, in the default state of humanity. I don't want to see that. I want to see people rise up. I want to see people live up to their greatness and their all the power that they have, and express it. Express it, because at one point it's good to talk, but you must go into action also. There's a moment in time in your life where you've got to say, okay, this is my time now. I got to go into action. I got to talk now. Now I'm going to speak. That's what I said. I said one day, it started the back of my house here, and I took my phone and I said, that's it. I'm talking to the world. Enough is enough. It was just enough. It's just that all the things that they plan or they have done, or it just doesn't fit my soul. So what am I going to do? Be a slave? Be a slave of their evilness system? No. There's a way out. There's a way out. It's a mind game, so for sure there's a way out. Could be the middle of the flat earth. Who knows? But I think there's a way out, but the way out is more the way in. The way in inside yourself. And reach a point in life where there's no turning back, where you don't look back. This is what you want. You want to find that point. That point who's going to make you say, okay, I'm taking the leap now. Now it's my time. I'm going to design my life. I'm going to create my opportunities. I will rise and shine every day of the week, every day of the strong, every day of the strong. So there's got to be a turning point at one point where you have to say enough is enough. I have enough to live like that. I have enough to live a life of misery, of mediocrity, of mediocrity of the mind, because I'm not talking about material possession. I don't care about that. But mediocrity of the mind, you must move out that mediocre state of mind that most of people are. I'm not judging anybody, but that's the realities of life. You just look around and you're going to see that people are very mediocre. So that's it. There's got to be a point at your life. There's got to be a time in your life where you look back at yourself, where you look inside yourself and say it's time to change, and say it's time to rise. It's time to rise. It's time to shine my light. I think we should all, for one moment in our life, stop and think. Just stop and think, and you will see that your life means a lot more than just your daytime job or your little habits or your little routine, everyday routine. You can get out of this and create a magnificent life with your life. You have the power to do anything. You have the power to move mountains if you want. I'll move mountains if I have to. If I have to move mountains, I will. So I'm very, very not obsessed, but dedicated. Lazy people will call me obsessed. I understand they're lazy. I don't care. I rise and grind every day. Every day I rise and grind. I will not stop. Nothing can stop me. Only me can stop me. There's something that can stop me. It's me. Nobody else but me, but I will not stop myself because I have conquered probably. I must have conquered a good 75% of the demons I had inside. Still have some. Still working on myself to improve my best self every day. That's why I come here. The reason I'm here is not to be as a tourist. I'm not here as a tourist. I'm here to grow, to rise, to shine, and that's what I want to share with you when I come here. It's always positive vibration, and I think it's time altogether that we take back our power, and that should not be something that is that would be hard to do. No? You go step by step, taking back your power. Start with conquering your fears. Conquering your fears. We must at one point in our life look around and say, what am I afraid of? And why am I afraid of this? Because very often all the fears that I had in my life were based on illusion. It's all stuff, fantasize events appearing real. And we fantasize a lot of stuff. We have a big, big imagination. Sometimes can trick us, sometimes can be very, very useful. Depends how we use our imagination. But imagination can do a lot more than anything. You can imagine your life being a masterpiece, or you can imagine your life being a garbage can. Like, you can have both. If you design your life to be magnificent, and you're gonna get it step by step, day by day. Take little, just the effort you're gonna put in are gonna make you become somebody else anyway. Just the effort you put in makes you become stronger and stronger every day. Every action you take, every step you take, you become stronger. Every breath you create, every breath you become stronger. It's clear to me. I don't have to look into very far to realize the greatness that we have. Me, it's natural. It's something I've never expressed it before. Yeah, but it's something natural in me. It's not. It's once you open your heart and you open your eyes to life, and you say yes to your life. All these things comes naturally. It's natural. It's my natural state. So I don't have to remember anything when I come here or make any speech. This is my natural state. It's not like I'm lying, or if I lie, I have to remember stuff. They have to remember their numbers and all their nonsense because they lie constantly. It's fabricated lies. So it's a big, big thing. But me here, nah, I just do my thing and I don't have to remember anything. I speak truth. First of all, speak my truth, which is the essence of one here, this man. Yeah, yeah. So if you continue to put effort to every day, live, love. You must live. You must wake up and live. A lot of people think they're living. That's the thing. I thought I was living. Me. I thought I was living a good life. I had a good job. I had the. I thought all this until the day I ended up on my ass and realized that, whoop, maybe I should ask question. But I sparked that quest myself because I started to seek. I was a seeker. I always been a seeker. If you don't seek, you will not find. So you must be a seeker. Un F is un F. Un F is un F. Yeah. So you must be a seeker, like what it is, that numb state that we're in, that we're numb to everything and we don't ask questions and we don't question authorities and we don't question the government or the teacher that teach us in school or the doctors that wants to give us pills because he's getting a racket behind it. Like, what is that state of numbness that we're in? We don't question nothing anymore. Nothing. And so many people around us makes us feel like we're outcasts when we start questioning things. Like, what is that state of mind that we're in? It's really, really weird. Very bizarre world. One live in a very strange world. Let me tell you, it's a very divine place. I feel more connected than any time in my life, especially finding all the nonsense that is constantly thrown at us. So I feel a lot more connected. That is for sure. But I think it should be something that come natural. We shouldn't have to force anything. Like, if you have to force something, if you're not at ease with something, with doing something, it's because maybe you have fears or something. So everything. Every fear is derived by the fear of death. So go from the fear of death, you have them all. It's all derived from there, because if you can cast away the fear of death, fear of dying, what else there is? Nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop the human will. because you have the power to do so many things. But for a lot of reason, we collectively let go of that power and we ask people to govern our lives. This is what we're doing. That's why there is government. You know why we have a provincial and federal government and all these nonsense. Like, I'm not saying there shouldn't be some kind of council, but it should not be maybe okay, leave it as it is, but put people with a better conscience inside there, more conscious, like I said the other day. Maybe once we become more conscious, it's not to really kick everybody out of the government, but I think because the government will not go away from one day to another. This is a pure fantasy. If you think you can change the world overnight, wake up. So I think the real solution is really to bring consciousness into this. It's to rise the consciousness. You cannot change people. You cannot change people. You cannot even change your mother thinking. So or your father, or how do you want to change other people or the world? It's like nonsense. So it's about rising the consciousness and constantly helping each other to feel that love and bliss that we should all feel. And from that state of mind, we can probably start to envision a better world for everyone, not just for you and me, but for everyone. But for that, we need to try. We need to really rise up and rise above the negative things and show people that it's possible to rise our consciousness and to become more conscious of where we are and all that. So, who you are, be conscious of who you are, be conscious of your action, be conscious of what you eat, be conscious of what you hear, of what you see, of ask question, be in the moment. Be in the moment is asking question, is questioning. If you're numb to reality and you don't ask question, come on, what is that? Like, I'm not doing nothing extravagant here. I'm just questioning questioning the government, questioning the authorities on many, many levels, because I know we're lied to. But what I'm not supposed to question, I'm supposed to be numb to reality. I'm supposed to be here like just like a leaf in the wind and be mind control, because basically this is what the majority of the people are, and they don't know that they don't know that they don't know. So it goes very, very far. Yesterday, my brother was complaining about the system. Je lui ai montré Astérix et Obélix, les 12 travaux, la maison qui rend fou. Yeah. And I told him, this is your system. Yeah. Was complaining about the system. C'est ça. That's it. This is what I think a lot of people do. They're complaining and complaining, but do not take action to change anything or to be part of a change. I think this is what we have to stop doing. At one point, I was complaining a lot. I was thinking that the way out of this madness was to complain and to blame this or blame that for the misery in my life, or that I had not enough at the end of the week. Like, at one point, we have to stop blaming other people for our misery and really take responsibility for our life. This is what I think is the ultimate thing to do, and stop blaming others, especially the government or your parents or whatever. And you must take responsibility for your life. That's what I think. So, guys, I'm letting you go. I gotta go to the chilling spot with Sam. We're gonna shoot a few scenes for his Sam Wolf video about me. You're gonna see that eventually. He's making like a movie with Truman. Yeah. So he's out. He'll be back later, and rise and shine. Beautiful day ahead. It's always a beautiful day, and it's very sunny. If you're near my town, it's a sunny day, so we're gonna go see the sunrise and enjoy the cold weather. So big up, guys. Big up, Wisdom, Sam, Ivar, as always, from the heart or not at all. And we keep rising and shining, and We will find our way. We will find a way. It's on the way. We will find a way. See ya.